Hey everybody, so it is Victoria here and I'm here with another video, but I'm so excited because I have a special guest, so yeah, watch and see. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Victoriously Vicky. I have my best friend, Kiera, Pastor
Hi
Kiera
guys,
Smith.
how's everybody doing? Surely you can't answer me now, just leave a comment.
Yeah, I don't think I can hear you.
No, not at all, but yeah.
Anywho, we are here today. We are going to be talking about godly friendships and association.
Yes.
The Lord placed it on both of our hearts to just be able to speak about this and just encourage people. A lot of people know that we are best friends,
yes,
and like we're inseparable pretty much. So
basically,
we just want to talk about our God-ordained friendship and how we could encourage others. If you have a God-ordained friendship, or even if you desire a God-ordained friendship, we just want to be the ones to help you guys out, and hopefully somebody takes something great out of it. Or even if you want to like self-analyze the friendships you currently have right now.
Because I was gonna say too, like when you can pinpoint things or characteristics that another person has, like then you'll be able to understand what's godly about it and what's ungodly about it.
Yes. So
hopefully this video can help you to understand that.
Yeah, hopefully so. So we'll share a little bit of our story. We don't want the video to be too long, but we'll share a little bit about our story. So we've been best friends for about like 8.5 years.
8.5 years.
Yeah, and it's been amazing. It's been so great.
Yes.
We've both like literally have seen each other grow grow tremendously, and so it's been a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, it's been amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, don't think that it's just been peaches and cream, or like we compromise with one another. Like, we'll just tell each other, oh yeah, that was really great all the time. No, with our friendship, there comes correction, and there comes teaching.
Yeah,
and we're very honest with one another, but that's how we believe that friendship should be.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And it's really funny because we actually, like how we met, like going back to how we met, like it's really funny because we knew each other in high school, or kind of knew of each other, but we were not a part of the same friend group at all.
She would have been able to hang with me, y'all.
But honestly, she's right. I probably wouldn't have, you know? I mean, like, it was funny because we was both doing Lord knows what, but like we were just a part of two different friend groups.
Yeah.
Then it's so funny how we reconnected. We reconnected at our current church.
Yes.
So Word of Peace International Ministries.
Hey y'all.
We reconnected there, and it's so funny just how God works and how God
orchestrates things.
Yeah, because we were in each other's midst probably like so many times that we didn't even know.
Yeah.
So
for a whole probably 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I had no clue that it would ever be
that we would be each other's best friends.
No, like
so,
we didn't. Wow.
So he's so good. So yeah, and so it's funny. So we reconnected at our church, and church is definitely a really great place to make friends and to make godly friendships and all of that good stuff. So definitely keep that in mind.
Yes, it's important.
Yes. And so anywho, and it's been history ever since. But anywho, so that goes a little bit on how we met. So is there anything that you want to like, anything that the Lord, the Holy Spirit's pressing on your spirit to say about godly friendship?
I think that at the point in time that I met Victoria, like she said, we had been knowing of each other, but we didn't really just like we didn't communicate. There was no activity being done to where we would have been, able to, I guess, kind of create a friendship. But I think that it came so unexpectedly. And at the time, I had been praying that the Lord would remove ungodly friendships out of my life. So when Victoria came along, it was literally not intended for us to be friends. Like, we were not, our intentions were not like, oh, we're gonna be best friends for the rest of our life. No, our intentions was really like, hey, can I do your hair? And I'm like, yeah, or whatever. But that's how our friendship even kind of developed.
I forgot about that.
Our friendship developed just by her making a hair appointment with me, which I wasn't even like top of the notch. I was just something I would do on the side.
Girl, nah, you good.
Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm just kidding, but no. That's how our friendship started. It literally started by her coming over to my house and getting her hair done every 2 weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
And we would just talk and, like, you know, we would be praying for each other. We would be interceding for each other. It wasn't like, let's gossip, let's do any of those things. No, it was like, we want our lives to be transformed. We want to grow and we want to do more in life or give more to God. And holding each other accountable was just something that started to develop. In our relationship.
Yeah, and we just realized, like, look, we have so much fun together. Like, we laugh about the silliest things. Yeah. We, like, literally, like, I mean, there's encouragement, there's love, there's laughter, lots of laughter, like, to the point of tears, laughter. Yes. And, like, we just literally, like, we noticed that. And it's like, you want somebody in your circle that's going to, like, obviously give you joy, help bring you, keep your spirits up. Also, as well, to encourage and to love. And another thing I wanted to say was, like, when we, like, actually became friends, it was, like, really funny because it's something that I was praying about too.
Yeah.
I was like, Lord, I really want, just a best friend that I'll be able to talk to. But you never know what shape or form that may come in, because me and Kiera, like, we're opposite. Like, I'm sugar, she's spice. I am sugar and she's spice.
Absolutely.
And
Get it right.
And so, like, you just never know, And then it's so funny because we came from different, walks of life at the same time too. Like, I was single. At the time, she was married and
with
she had
2 kids.
Yeah.
So it was completely just 2 different dynamics of life coming together and making this thing work.
Yeah.
And, I don't want to shed tears on this camera, but I'm just thinking about, like, so many things that God knew I needed at that time.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna cry too. I love to cry.
Y'all, we have probably encountered just about anything that you could have ever imagined. And there's been people, just like people speak against relationships and things of that matter, people have spoken against our friendship. They didn't understand how 2 people could come together and, just vibe the way that we do. And people have spoken positive things and some negative. But when you know that something is God ordained, you stick with that thing. It doesn't matter what season of or what time and season they may be in, you stick with it and you encourage and continue to just pour into. And I think that that's what we've been doing. Like,
wholeheartedly. There's and everything hasn't been peaches and cream. Like, of course, you 2 different people. Sometimes we may not even agree. We have the same belief system and everything, but sometimes
we just don't agree.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes we're just like, okay.
Yeah. But then that's good. And it's good to have somebody that's opposite, that's totally different, because people can look from different perspectives. Like, hey, So I think that's very important. So we would encourage you, like, if you're looking for, like, a godly friendship, it doesn't matter, like, pretty much it doesn't matter what it looks like, what they look like, anything like that. You just never know what God will do. And I feel like you definitely need to have a friendship that's going to empower you to do greater and greater. Sometimes we see people seclude themselves, like, with people, like, you're not where I'm going, you know what I mean? So you need to find somebody, or a friendship, or if you're in a friendship right now, analyze, is this person where I'm going or desire to be? Can we pull each other up? Can we encourage each other? Do we have similar goals in mind?
Yes.
All of those type of things. I think that's important.
Yeah, and then knowing a person's heart for you. And friendships, I believe that it's definitely important that you know a person's heart, because some things can come out very hard and blunt, but when you know a person's heart and you know their love for you, then you know at what season and time they may be in. Like, right now they're in a very frustrated place, so I know that they're not mad at me. It may be something going on, but here I am, I'm their friend. Let me encourage and love on them and let them know that things are not going to always be like this. That's what friendship is really about. Friendship is about loyalty.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
It's about love, and it's about pushing, or what is it? Like, encouraging, I guess, encouragement. So if you could find those things in a friendship, then understand and know that that is a God ordained friendship, and you want to make sure that you do right by it, because friends are hard to come by. True friends are so hard to come by.
Yeah.
So when you have friendships or true friendships, hold on to those things. Don't allow for disloyalty to come in the midst of that. Don't allow for betrayal to come in the midst of that. Be true to your friends, y'all.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what season and time they may be in. Like she said, that at the time when we met each other, I was married. So I'm here living life. Never did I allow for that to come in between our friendship.
No, she didn't.
But at some point in time, then I was married. I had to go through a divorce. And this was literally the person that would literally cry her heart out with me on those days that it felt like I wanted to give up, or on the days that I didn't really feel like I was going to be able to make it. Her consistency and her loyalty to our friendship was everything. She could have been like, okay, first of all, I don't even believe in divorces. Second of all, you're just doing too much. This is an emotional roller coaster every other day. I'm done. But never, not once did she ever do that, and I'm so thankful to God for her. I mean, shoot, a lot of my accomplishments are because of this woman right here that sits beside me. Me finishing school, I wouldn't have been able to do it. This is the person babysitting my kids, you know, being a single mother, coming over to my house. So when you have people that are willing to sacrifice things in life for you, understand they're not doing that just because they have to. They don't have to do anything. They don't owe you anything. That's a true and loyal friend, and it's a God ordained thing. So you want to cherish that.
Yeah, and I could say the same in my single season. When I was single, like literally that was such a hard and difficult time, because it was something that I desired it so much. But this woman here, she's the one that spoke life into me. She's the one that encouraged me. She's the one that was like, you know what, God's gonna send you that person, but you need to be patient and wait. When I wanted to act stupid and just my mind all boggled up and everything like that, thinking I needed somebody, she was the one to check me and was like, Victoria, no honey, you know, there were so many stupid decisions and like just even thought processes that I went through, and even times of like sadness, depression, oppression, but she was the one that was able to encourage me, you know what I mean? And just, you know, love me with arms wide open, like seriously, sincerely. I was always at her house with her and her family, like all of the time, and I'm just super thankful for those times as well. So I mean, we both have like a story, a testimony on like how God has like literally been here through the friendship. But like what I would just say is like, definitely loyalty is everything. Somebody who's going to be loyal, somebody who's going to be honest, because we always keep it real. 100.
It doesn't matter if it hurt or not.
I know.
You need to hear it.
Right. And then at the same time too, we're mindful of each other, because we know, like we said early, I'm more sugar, she's more spice. So she knows like, okay, I'm gonna have to come to Victoria in this type of way. And me, I know, okay, I'm gonna have to come to Kiera in this type of way, or when she's, you know, at this state, like
girl.
I'm just saying though, you know, so it's like, you know, we know, like, and when you know your friend, when you know somebody, you know, so it's just like, you just know, like, so where are we at?
We just want to encourage you to make sure that you understand the friends or your surrounding of people that you have. Not everyone is that confidant, right? You have different stages or different groups of friendships, and you have to be careful where you categorize everyone at. You know, make sure that you pick your code accordingly.
Yeah, you do. So I love that. That's so important to know. Like, and when it comes to friendships, you have to put them in the right category. So we have people that, you know, we esteem to be very high. That's like our confidant. We are each other's confidants, you know? Then you have associates, you know?
Where you can tell them certain things, but you're not going to get you don't want to go in depth in those conversations. See, I think that I made the mistake along this journey, just from high school on out, just believing that certain people were my confidants, when really in all actuality they were associates or acquaintance. They were not people that I should have shared my lifelong story with, because they weren't able to handle it or carry it. Not saying that these people are bad people, because they're not, but God places individuals in your life and just different categories. So you just have to be very mindful and very wise as to where you place them.
Right, and then you have your peers. There's just so many different, like, you know, so many different categories, and nothing is wrong. Like, and you know, just because somebody may be an associate, they may not be that confidant. That's okay. Like, it's still a beautiful thing.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So I think we all have to just have a little bit of understanding. I think we need to, you know where they are and love everybody in your circle the way, whether they're a peer, whether they're an associate, whether they're a friend, a confidant. Like, you just need to love them, show them the love of God. You know?
Yeah. And I don't know why this is so heavy on me, but just, we want to definitely take time out and just pray for those who have been in friendships or relationships where they esteemed them to be at a very high level, but they were betrayed.
Ooh, that's good.
And you're just broken by that. You're just really hurt by that. We just want you to know and understand that, forgive these people. You know, don't hold them to that. Let it go. There are times and seasons in lives, and if you hold on to something that God only ordained for a specific time or season, you can be hurting yourself. You know, so it's very important that you don't harbor unforgiveness in your heart. If someone has moved or shifted away from what you esteem to be a best friend or a very loyal associate, it's okay. You know, love them regardless and love them in spite of, but just understand that that friendship or that thing that y'all once had is not as it's not as tight as it used to be, and that's okay.
And it definitely is okay. And if you do feel like, you know what, and you know, there's seasons for everything. People come into your life for different seasons, for different reasons, you know. And if you do feel like, okay, what if there's somebody out here who's watching this? Man, I do have a group of friends that, you know what, right now, like, I feel like God is taking me into this direction. I don't know if the people that I'm surrounding myself with, are they healthy for my life? Will it profit me? You know what I mean? If they're connected to me like how they're connected to me in this way, will it help me? You know, will it help me to prosper me wherever God is taking me? And if you're feeling like, okay, no, like if God is telling you, you just have that intuition, that feeling on the inside, the Holy Spirit. If you have that, then, you know, sometimes we're gonna have to just cut ties, you know what I mean? But there's a way to do it. Like, there is definitely a way to do it.
Because when you grow up and when you mature, you don't have to cut ties by being angry with anyone or hating anyone or disliking anyone to its core, to where you want to go out and do something very harmful to harm someone else or to make someone else hurt. You don't have to cut ties in that way. It's simply, y'all are going two different directions, and you know, we may not talk as much as we used to, or we may not hang out as much as we used to. Not that you're a bad person, you're not. We're just on two different paths. And something that's very important, I think, in just everyday life, when you get to a place where you see someone carry something that you want, it's okay to befriend them. You don't want pride to sit in your heart and be like, oh, no, this person is just up there. No, like, this is someone doing good and you want to accomplish some of the things that they have or get to the place that they're at. Then you want to surround yourself with that surrounding of people. Surround yourself with those people. And also too, you need to like realize who you're connected to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm connected to Kiera, so whenever the Lord blesses her, do whatever he's gonna do, like, hey, I'm connected. So I get those same blessings too, you know what I mean? Yes. So I think that's so important to understand. And I feel like even as women, you know, collaboration, that is so important
important and just being there for one another.
That's what I was gonna say.
I feel like at the time and the age we're at, it's like the enemy wants people to clash. The enemy wants people to feel prideful and like jealous and envious of, you know, of each other. But really and truly, it's not time for that. It's time to come together. It's time to build. It's time to collaborate. It's time to do all of those things for the glory of God. You know what I mean? So what we're doing, like our friendship, is for the glory of God. It's not just for us, just to enjoy, but it's literally, there's purpose with this thing, and it's for the glory of God.
Yes. And like she was saying, we are best friends, but don't get it twisted. We have so many other great women that we are connected to, that pour into us, that encourage us, that we can go to and we can talk to them about things that are going to have our back regardless of what the situation may look like. And it's just a beautiful thing to have that surrounding of people.
Right. And we even have people that we even pour into. You know what I mean? So we have people that pour into us, and we pour into other people as well too. So I think it's really amazing. I think we literally have like a God ordained friendship. I feel like our purposes definitely, I know that our purposes definitely like intertwine with what the Lord both has set for us to do. And so it's just really amazing. So be encouraged, people. Godly friendships still alive, you know what I mean? They're still happening. Make sure you analyze your friendships. I think that's always good. Every now and then, you know, every quarter, like, okay, how is our friendship going? We do that. We have sit downs we just have
a Friday, like, this is how I feel. Like, being honest and transparent is the best way to go. Like, if you have a friendship and you cannot tell this person how you feel or what really weighs your heart, you probably should reconsider whether that's a friend or an associate. You know, or if a person is constantly not supportive of what it is that you're doing. I've heard a quote, and it says something like, when you are being lifted up, the person that claps the loudest or something like that, you know, are for you. Or something like that. It was something along those lines. But long story short, if someone is not promoting the things that you have going on, or they're not encouraging you in those things that you have going on, cheering you on, your biggest supporter, your biggest cheerleader, your biggest fan, they're probably not a real true friend. And you probably should just reevaluate that.
But we just really wanted to encourage you. I hope you all, not y'all guys, I hope you all took like some nuggets from this. If y'all like have any ideas or any certain topics that you would like to be discussed more like in depth from the both of us, then you could just literally drop a comment down below.
Make sure y'all press that subscribe button right here.
Please subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. Please sure to like this video. And I think that pretty much concludes our discussion on godly friendships, and I think it was pretty good. I enjoyed like talking to you and like about godly friendships, just so we could be a light and encourage others. You made me cry a little bit.
I know, me too.
I know, I'm like, oh.
Don't let me cry.
I know, but
my eyelash already flipped up earlier. So.
but thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. We love you guys. And remember, we are here to grow together and be better.
Yes.
Ooh,
I like
see
this
ya. Yay. I know, I came up with it like a couple weeks ago. Thanks, guys.